Today, I did 5 things that you can do in the new Minecraft update. Number 1, you can use powdered snow, or at least identify it in an interesting way. If you go to a snow biome, you will see that it is slightly raised because of the snow slab, like little half slab, and you can tell by the sudden change that there's a powdered snow block there. And you can't place the snow blocks on top of it, and it won't generate with one on top of it, so you can always know that that's powdered snow. And also, if you look at the texture. But if you ever find yourself caught in powdered snow, you can just break out. Number 2. So there's an easy way in multiplayer world to identify players nearby, or just find players, by using your sound setting. So if you just set your sound settings to everything else off, including block breaking, hostile mobs, passive mobs, then you will only hear player movement, player eating, and it's very helpful for finding if somebody's gonna sneak up on you, just hearing them. And you can really use the amethyst block to your advantage because it's a lot louder than a lot of the other blocks, and you might not notice it. So if you're working on a base, you can use it as a trap. Number 3, there's actually an interesting trick that you can use using paintings and a sign. You can actually place a painting on top of a sign and have a hole in the back. If you go into the 1-block mode using either a trapdoor or an elytra, you can actually enter this secret place. And this is great for secret bases, and it's very not obvious because normally people will try and walk into too high frames, so it's especially useful when trying to hide something. Number 4. So there's actually a new Minecraft prank in which you can do to one of your friends. It requires bone meal and moss. What you do is you step on all the crops and remove all the water so that it becomes all dirt. Then you take your bone meal and just bone meal all the moss, and it spreads to the dirt, and this makes it so the person who you did this to can't hoe the moss, so all of their farmland is just completely gone, and they'll have to replace all the moss with new dirt. And it's funny because they'll try and hoe it, and then they'll realize that they have to completely change. Number 5. So the final trick for today is that if you make a big copper slab in the ground and place some of the copper blocks with wax on them and some of them without wax, you can actually inscribe a message if you place the unwaxed ones in the correct pattern in order to form a word. And this is actually very cool because it can create secret messages that will take a while to develop. If you made it this far into the video, I do ask if you could just try it and subscribe, or at least comment or let me know what I could have done to get you to subscribe. Thank you for watching.